Turn by way of thanks. Here, my apologies, friend. But I bet new discoveries await us above.
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here. Shall we head there?
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by...
Aye, got some coin to spend. Much appreciated.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where...
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Though to the soldier's aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
But every last soldier had been transformed to stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Needless to say, it was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Aye, got some coin to spare you. Much appreciated.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant. Aye, in the face of his valor, the gigantus did pale. But who among them? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to Sam was the father of House Burnham.
Well met, sir. My bed, and a sharp.
Master Price and peace and quiet.
Tis a remarkable treasure we.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
It's been a hard day. Well met, sir. None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. I'll go and open the chest.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Go on, have a look.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
No hurry to eat. You think they'd learn? How much creep up on me?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. In all Vernworth. Much obliged.
This inspires naught but misgivings. Well met, sir.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't,